Here we go, guys. Welcome to episode, what's going to be number 4 of the edited series of Draft to Glory. We're still on live stream number 2 here, but we are jumping into the draft lottery to start things off here. We're going to advance a couple days, see where we land, and then we're going to be throwing a bunch of votes and polls in the chat to see where we go. Peaceful saying hi, YouTube. So there you go. He was obviously not at the last live stream, which is, you know, it's all good. I don't always schedule them at the most opportune times, but here we go. This is the draft lottery for our first real season, year properly number 1 of this entire Draft to Glory series, and let's see what we're gonna get. So, we slide from 3 to 5. Okay, the Nashville Predators will get Macklin Celebrini. What a strange lottery this year. That is a weird one for sure. I mean, it sucks. It doesn't suck. We get pick number 5. We get a good defenseman still, but more than likely. But yeah, 100% you'd say defense. Yeah, okay. So that is what we kind of wanted to. We're waiting for in the chat at least. Anyways, was where was our pick gonna land? So pick 1, Nashville. Obviously, Washington jumps from 2 to 5. That one stings as well. It stings for us. LA and Seattle mainly are the 3 teams that really got screwed there. I mean, Montreal also slid down 2 picks with Winnipeg's pick, but they still get a top 6 pick, which I don't think Montreal's exactly complaining about. We're going to pick number 5 here to start, and you know, that is what it is. Can't really be upset about that. I kind of expected, especially after we just won a lottery, so... Sorry, I'm just filling out the rest of my spreadsheet as far as Providence won in the minor league there, and then we are just going to punch in retiree numbers here nice and quick. Apparently we failed to upgrade our concession. I didn't even look at that. But with pick number 5, guys, I mean, we have a choice between 3 guys, really, in my opinion. I think the other 4 guys will go off the board ahead of us, as far as Demidov, Silayev, Tukio, and Celebrini, but the question now comes down to this, guys. So, remember, for all of you in the live stream at least, we were talking about Ethan Belchet's. I believe Ben Parker was saying it. Zane Parik is right down at number 8. So, he's potentially a guy we could go for. He's a little bit underrated as far as 1 year out still for what we're looking for. So, I really think we could go with another Belarusian. We could get Artemi Levshinov. That would be really cool. But then we also have the opportunity for Cayden Lindstrom, who would be really good, or Byam could play both ways. Obviously, he's huge. He's 6'3", 195 pounds. I don't know, man. This is going to be... Oh, you're saying he plays both ways as far as plays both handednesses. Yes, that is very influential in this pick too. His skating isn't the greatest, though, which is why I'm probably leaning more towards Levshinov. But, I mean... We're going to throw a vote here in the chat, guys, so just give me 2 seconds. We'll pop that up. Yeah, offensive D-man would be the best. Okay, so let's start another poll here. Add an option. Okay, and we're going to go... I think we're pretty determined. Which D-man do we draft? We're going to go... Where are 3 picks we've got? Zeev Boyum, Artem Levshinov, or Zane Parik. Those are our 3 picks here. So I'm gonna let that sit and just kind of marinate with you guys for a little bit. We'll see how that poll goes. But yeah, we got 3 options there, and yeah, we'll see how many picks it actually ends up being. Should be fun at least, but yeah, we're gonna keep that open just so you guys can see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, besides that, you know, there's this Jonathan Kang guy that we can't actually go out and get because he's gonna be right in the middle of where our picks land. After that, though, we've got like Michael Haig looks really good. Henry Muse could be another good defenseman. Like, we could get 2nd round D-men here that would really help our team out too. But yeah, there are options here. So we've got that one going. Looks like, yeah, Levshinov's mainly the pick. Marco Järvinen, yes, Peaceful, right? I cannot forget about him. There was also this, yeah, Sarella guy actually is not as good potential as we were hoping for. I totally just went right past Järvinen, didn't I? I just don't know. Oh, well, we could get him with a second rounder for sure, yeah. An NHL ready grinder, that would be a fun build for sure. So that's one guy that we will probably look to pursue. Because, yeah, NHL ready at pick 59 is crazy. And then, oh, let's go. Healy fell all the way to 79, so he could be our third round pick. And we still somehow don't have a play style on him. Like, hello, what are we doing here, Kaylee Lowry? Come on. Like, get that pick in. Let's go. So, yeah, we've probably got quite a few decent players coming our way in this draft. Apart from that, you know, there's Kirsch. There's, yeah, I did ask you to remind me because otherwise I forget. So, this is always a fun name to go back. But I think we also probably have to go with Klein here too, because our next set of picks ends up around 95 or so. So if we grab Klein there, that's probably a decent pick. Ooh, Tuzolino is an elite. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got multiple draft steals available in this draft, and we will be grabbing Wade Tuzolino with the next pick after that because he looks absolutely insane. The draft while it's happening. Oh, so Kevin, are you talking about the real life draft lottery coming up here, or what are you talking about? I'm interested. Like today in the live stream, we are going to be doing this draft. That is the goal. Talking about the real draft. Yeah, I mean, I could cover it. I haven't actually thought about covering it. I was kind of just gonna sit back and relax and watch it. But I mean, hey, I could absolutely cover it live too. That would be interesting for sure. I wonder if you guys would enjoy that. I wouldn't mind just having a chat party for the live stream. Guaranteed Tuzolino's an 80 after this year. I'm hoping so, because we're going to look to draft him for sure. We could probably get Bear Slaney a little bit later. Ooh, or there's Pentakainen. I think we have to go Pentakainen just because he's a guaranteed low elite. As much as I would like Slaney, I think Pentakainen's probably the pick there. Unfortunately, Kvasha didn't turn out. He was high top 6. Anybody else that we had pinned? I think that was more or less it. Koltsov was a maybe, and he didn't turn out. So yeah, that is those are the players we're looking for. I am interested, but yeah, okay, interesting. Yeah, Peaceful saying he wants Celebrini to go to Montreal, obviously. Like everybody wants Celebrini that's available in the lottery. Like he's for sure the most NHL ready guy. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I wouldn't mind seeing him go to San Jose since San Jose has the best odds. Plus, the Sharks really, like, severely need a face of the franchise. Like, they got Will Smith. Will Smith's going to be great. But I don't know if he's your number one go-to guy. He could be a very, very, very good supporting kind of like number 2 man on a team. But, yeah, we'll see. So, okay. That was the look at the draft class. I'm just going to do this. We're going to let that poll run for a little bit longer, but it is looking pretty good here so far after 9 votes. As far as we have how many people in the stream? We've got... We got 15 people in, so guys, make sure you cast your votes as far as who we should draft, because I would love to hear from you guys, because that is just something we want going. I'm going to just jump into my spreadsheet, get all of these players punched in quickly. That's, yeah, the pick is 100% Levshinov, no doubt about it. So, all right, do we see any coaches retire? We do not. Perfect. And all right, do we really need? I don't think we really need to do interviews, so we're just going to continue simming on. I just don't feel the need to do interviews. So looks like Levshinov is absolutely the pick. We're going to close that poll now, just based on how it's gone. And yeah, Peacefully only chose Boyum because of where he was, absolutely. But yeah, 70% of the vote almost going to Levshinov is not really surprising. He is going to be probably the best D-man on the board. We'll see. But yeah, we've got some good picks here coming up. So we'll have to just kind of stop up once we get to our pick. We'll call a timeout quickly. Now that we're at the draft, I am going to, again, save the file just to make sure we don't lose any yearly progress, because I, again, I've had that happen before where my game just crashes mid-draft, and I'm just like, shoot, now I got to sim the whole season again kind of thing. So yeah, we're going to get into this. We're getting a good defenseman here year one by the looks of it, like properly year one. But let's just go to offer trade. Of course, the Nashville Predators want to trade their pick as well, which we cannot go for as much as you guys would probably love me to move this man here, Jonathan Marchessault, who's just been an absolute beast for us so far. To be fair, Marchessault is going to see some serious regression over the next 2 to 3 years just because of his age. But yeah, let's see where our picks landed. 36, 69, 102, 135, 168, and 201. Okay, so pretty decent spots for our picks. Can't really complain about that at all. But now we just want to actually go into the draft, take a look at who we're getting, where we're getting, and then go from there. So obviously Artem Levshinov, we're going to go a little bit off the board to get him, but that was the voter's choice and the viewer's choice, so that's what we're going to go with. I mean, I did slightly influence that as far as I was like, well, look at his X factors, look at how he looks. Like, Levshinov's going to be sweet. He's got tape to tape and puck on a string for sure. But yeah, he's going to be a big body, obviously. 6'2", 198 at 18 years old. We're going to get 2 Belarusians in 2 years. So that's kind of the main plan here. Obviously, some team's going to get lucky and get Jonathan Kang, which is going to be an awesome pick for them as well. But apart from that, once we get down to our second round pick, which is at 36, so it's probably more around these guys, we're actually just going to skip right over a bunch of these guys and go straight for this man down here. Marko Järvinen, going to be our second round pick. Medium top 6. I don't think there's really much. He's a right wing / center grinder, and he's that big. Like, this is either a pretty okay middle 6 kind of piece here. When is the lottery on exactly? Is it 6:30 or what time are we looking at for that? Because I actually do not know. I gotta check what time it is. But yeah, if you guys let me know, then we can absolutely look at that. Alright, Aiden Healy is going to be the next pick after because he's at 79 and we've got pick 69. Okay, hold on, we got comments here. Draft starts in 7 minutes. Oh boy, okay, well we might just have to... Oh shoot, that was bad timing. We might just have to flip over here quickly. Oh man. Oh man. I have a TV, like I can watch TV on my computer. There goes Celebrini, the first pick there to the Nashville Predators, but NHL Draft Lottery is only half an hour, so I mean, I'm just going to react to it with you guys. If you're not watching the stream, that's fine. I totally understand for those few minutes, but yeah, anyways, we got this draft going too, so we're kind of going back and forth here between what's happening right now. You had 15 viewers in here quite a few times. This is crazy. I love the support, guys. I really, really genuinely appreciate it. But then we're going to go with Healy for the next pick here coming up. So let's just go down to him. Yeah, because Healy's all the way down at 79, which we should be able to get him there. Still no idea exactly what position he's going to be. We just know he's a big body, 221-pound forward, so he's going to be sweet. And then after that pick, as much as I want to go with, well, we might be able to go with Kirsch, but where did Kirsch Klein? Yeah, Tuzolino's at 123, so we have to take him at pick 102 because he's a medium elite out of the U.S. League with a 2-year ETA. So yeah, we absolutely have to snag this guy right now. Right winger as well. 2-way forward. He's the smallest guy we're going to draft probably. And again, he is 19, but yeah, okay, so those are going to be our first 4 picks for sure. As far as our 5th one goes, we have to probably go with, let's see, 135. We could probably get Yuri Bobrovsky. And then after that, we're going to go with Pentakainen. Oh, actually, we probably won't get Pentakainen, which kind of stinks, but we probably is going to be the case. Let's see. Well, Bobrovsky's also 19, so I think I actually want to go with the power forward center instead. Washington's about to make their pick, but yeah, Samu Pentakainen's going to be the next guy. Okay, yeah, the lottery's coming up here in 4 minutes, so, well, I mean, it's obviously going to take a little while, so it won't just happen immediately, but yeah, okay, there we go. Mika Tukio goes second overall, obviously. Macklin Celebrini is the center out of the dub, and then lefty out of where? SHL. Okay. We got LA and Seattle to make their picks still. How's the chat looking here? You can sort by pins for all the players I want. Yes, absolutely, I could. I just want to make sure that the picks kind of fall in the right area. Because, yeah, I had other guys pinned here, too. Like, at pick 280, we're going to look at that guy for sure. Let's see, anybody else? Not a lot as far as who else we're going for. Like, Pentakainen, we're taking way earlier than I really want to. This goalie here, Tristan Barrett, will be our 7th round pick because of just where he falls. At 18, so he'll be good. And then, you know what, let's also sort by potential and just see if I missed anybody, because I very well might have missed somebody. Obviously, Tuzolino is going to be the great pick there, but yeah, unfortunately, Pentakainen and Turco together aren't going to both end up on our team. Pentakainen's like 5 picks too far ahead, unfortunately. Yeah, and he was down at 184, so I was almost certain we were going to get him there for a while, and then he just jumped way up the board. Actually, how's this Koivu guy looking? Yeah, okay, he's okay. Yeah, it's just, unfortunately, it's just so tight. Like, we're probably going to get one of these guys, whether it be, hey, it's Mikhail Savan. I don't know if you guys remember him from way back on the Hamilton Tigers franchise mode. He turned out to be a franchise player in one of those saves, but yeah, Savan, that goes way back. Yeah, oh, for the first real draft, absolutely peaceful. We're getting some really, really decent players here. So, all right, we'll figure out that pick 168, like our 6th round pick here, but LA is going to get the big, mean defenseman, Anton Silayev. Ooh. That is a nice pick for them. And then he's a lefty out of the KHL. And then who's Seattle going to pick? Because it doesn't really change anything, but Ivan Demidov will be the guy. All right. He's the right winger also out of the K. And all right. So we are at our pick now, guys. I think that the decision is pretty clear here. We are indeed going to be going with Artem Levshinov. Just simply put up more points in a very similar league with the same amount of games. He was a minus, but he got to play a little bit more. He took a few less penalty minutes. Him and Boyum are very similar builds, but elite speed with B skating. I don't know about that. But yeah, we're going to take Levshinov here. He just seems to have more X factors too. And although Cayden Lindstrom's on the board, and we might regret that later, we're going with Levshinov. There's no doubt about it. So 2 Belarusians in 2 years. Artem Levshinov, welcome to the team. 76 overall, but he's got 5 X factors. So yeah, we cannot complain about that. That is the guy you want. Yeah, he looks good. he's exactly what we were looking for. So there you go. 2 Belarusians in 2 years. We got the black Belarusian. We got the Levshinov Belarusian. So, all right, let's see how the rest of these picks go. Boyum goes to the Sharks 7th. And yeah, he was good too. Skating is definitely not as good. Lindstrom to the Habs, 6th overall. That's a nice pick for them. And then, all right, Catton goes there. Sharks get picks 7 and 9. And they, oh my God, that's so disgusting. Oh my God, Boyum and Perrick, 2 picks apart. Gross. That's gross. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, 'twas bound to happen. That is all good. It is. I mean, we're in the draft here now, and at this point, we won the 5th overall pick. Or we lost down to the 5th overall pick. We had the 3rd best odds, but we land Artem Levshinov there. That was the voter decision. So yeah, we'll go over to pick number 36 now. See how the rest of this first round goes. Looks like Adam Jecko ends up in Seattle there, so a decent player for them. Cole Eiserman ends up on Vegas. That's scary to think about, but yeah, okay. And then John, oh my goodness, Montreal. Need to listen to it. All good, peaceful. I totally get it. Go watch that draft. I totally understand that. But yeah, we're just getting to the lottery now. I'll be reacting to it here. Obviously, we don't have it live because it's going to get copyrighted if that's the case, but yeah, pretty decent first round there with our pick number 36 here, though. Well, we could take Greedon or Michael Haig or a few different guys that look really good here. We are going to go instead with a forward, an NHL ready forward at that as well, and a grinder named Marko Järvinen for any of you who are still in here and watching. Let's see how good he is. He looks pretty solid. Good physicality, decent stats everywhere. And he is 77 overall, so that is a heck of a pick for us. I'm really excited for him. He's actually better rated than our first round pick. Like, that is insane. So yeah, Marko Järvinen, welcome to the team. I think we still have yet to pick like a proper Canadian player here, which is hilarious. But yeah, Hag's going to go to... Well, man, there's some good players falling off the board here, but yeah. Look at Henry Muse. That's a heck of a pick, too, but not 77 overall. So, Truculence is going to be fun with Järvinen for sure. But we'll go over to pick number 69 here. And at pick 69, obviously, we're going to be taking that Healy guy. As long as he didn't fall off the board. Looks like he did not. So that is beautiful for us because that means we get a second-round player in the 3rd round, essentially. And all right, here we go with this next pick because, yeah, he's going to be good. Andy Healy. Low elite. I think he's going to be a power forward, but we'll see. And how good is he? He is 73 overall good, and he is indeed a power forward. So there is another really good pick for this team. Possibly going to be a guy that pairs up really nicely with... what's his name? Oleg Vasilyev in the future. We'll see. He might even end up being a medium elite at some point in his career. But yeah, heck of a pick there in the 3rd round as well. So we land 3 very, very good picks. We'll go over to pick number 102 now. Kirsch is going to fall off the board to the Kings. Anybody else that was really good? Doesn't look like it. Oh, actually, yeah, Linders there. Ryerson Linders was actually really solid too. But yeah, with our next pick, we're going to go down. We have to skip over Klein, unfortunately, but because we have to grab this guy. We cannot pass on Wade Tuzolino. He just looks too good to pass up on, so we will take him here. And at pick 102, Tuzolino is 71 rated. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have just landed 4 70-plus rated players in 4 picks. Oh my goodness, what a draft. What a draft. Yep, this is yeah, this is really good. This is really, really good. I know he's 19 and that so was Healy, but like, who cares? They're in the 70s on their overall ratings, so we cannot complain about that. Okay, so for the next pick here, well, let's see who else got drafted. Anybody else that was a steal that we just fully missed scouting? I mean, Klein was good, obviously, but anybody else? Not really. Not really as far as future picks go there. So I am just, the only thing I'm worried about is that Turco is going to be a medium elite defenseman, and we're going to miss on another right D that we could potentially have here. That's the only thing I'm worried about, but at the same time, I don't really want to risk it, because if we don't get Panarin, then that is a big miss for us, because he's a guaranteed power forward center, and we don't really have centers yet. So do you guys think this is the right decision to take Panarin as the guaranteed low elite, or do we take like a Bobrovsky who's also 19 but only medium 6 and smaller, or do we take a Turco who could be an elite defenseman but we don't know? Like what do we do here, guys? I just don't really know who we want to take. Any feedback would be much appreciated, because I'm struggling here as far as who we go for. Yeah, this is a tricky one for sure. I think I am gonna go with Panarin. I'm gonna go with Panarin. That's just the safer pick for me. 59 rated, low elite power forward, and he wears number 69, so can't really complain too much about that one. We will take it for sure. And yeah, okay, all right. That had to be the pick in my opinion, but we will see what we actually missed out on here. Bobrovsky was top 6, 57 rated, and then where is he? Turco was a medium top 4. Okay, so we definitely made the right pick there. It was a little tight. I was a little bit worried there. Slaney turned out to be a high backup, so that was definitely a good thing that we didn't draft him either. Peaceful, go for it, buddy. I totally understand. Like, you're not missing big picks here at this point. We're almost done this live stream at this point, so I totally understand wanting to go watch the draft lottery. Like, that is definitely a little more exciting now at this point than this stream is, because we're already in the draft. So yeah, no, go for it, man. I am not bothered at all by it. So all right, and then for the final pick, we could go with Campagna, so we could have gotten that pick instead, but you know, he's 19 as well, isn't he? No, he's 18. Okay, so oh well, you win some, you lose some on the picks, but we're gonna go with our last pinned player here. Oh, we don't have him pinned even. Go figure. Oh well. The last good-looking goalie in here as far as Tristan Barrett goes. And yeah, we will take him. He is a 48 rated fringe starter. All right, not bad at all. All right, so there you have it, guys. For the 2024 NHL Entry Draft, we make out like getaway robbers here, as we just absolutely steal a ton of picks. Like a ton of picks. We got 4 really good players there. And the rest of the guys, even though they're not as good, they still look pretty solid. So I am totally happy with the picks we got. And the last 2, you know what? Whatever. They're late round picks. They're not always going to be steals. Sometimes they will be, but yeah. What a fabulous draft that was overall. All right, and that is it for this draft. We will just kind of look through our picks one more time here, and yeah, there you go. Okay, the lottery odds are on now here, so I hope some of you guys have got it kind of going as well. 7.5% chance that the Utah whatever team they're named moves up, but a heck of a draft here for us. We land 470 plus overall rated players in Levshinov, Yarvinen, Healy, and Tuzolino. So we are really starting to build out quite the team. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this group goes in the future. Obviously, there's still a lot of time between now and when we're actually able to make an impact with these guys. But hey, it's a heck of a draft, and I cannot complain about how it went. Not really surprising San Jose won. I was kind of hoping that would be the case, but I had that moment of fear where it's like, don't let it be Chicago again. Come on. But yeah, there you go, guys. That was the draft lottery's over now. So we're now onto the re-sign phase here nice and quick. This stream is really really gone on for quite a while. We'll probably end up finishing it up here pretty quickly. But yeah, we offered Brandon Tanev a contract. I think we're going to hold off on Lyubushkin. Because, yeah, just looking in the system here, I don't think we're going to sign Casey DeSmith either because he was just too good in the first year. We want our team to be worse for sure. So, yeah, that's what we're going to just kind of hold on to for now. We're going to keep everything pretty much the same. We will sign Iafallo to an extension. Let's go 3 years at $4 million. I'm okay with that. But yes, Celebrini is heading to San Jose. Not really surprising there. I'm quite happy that's actually what has happened. But yeah, that's all we're going to do right now for contracts. We'll advance a day. And, alright, we got to sign a few players, but we do get Iafallo, Leon, Lankinen, Leon. I keep saying Leon. It's Lyon. Alex Lyon. 3-hour stream. Apologies, Scott. I'm glad you're sticking with us here. But yeah, we're pretty much gonna wrap it up here right away. We only got a few players to sign, mainly guys down in the system too. It's not gonna be anything super special. So yeah, that's if you have to go, I totally understand. I appreciate all your time sitting in here in the live stream with me. I really do enjoy talking to you guys. It makes my day go by faster. Makes these streams a lot more enjoyable, or makes these recordings essentially a lot more enjoyable. I think we have to sign Järvinen first year though. But yeah, we're pretty much just going to finish off this re-sign phase, and we'll finish off the episode before free agency. So like just finish off with this kind of stuff. And yeah, do we need to sign any of these guys? What do you think? Do we sign Healy and Tuzolino, or do we let them marinate for one more year? I think probably holding them down in the minors is, or not in the minors, down in the junior systems is probably fine, because otherwise they're just gonna probably lose potential. As far as Järvinen goes though, he didn't get a whole lot of play time. He only played 11 minutes a game, so I think he's one guy that would benefit. What do you guys think? Do you think we sign Järvinen? He's the only guy that I would consider signing. But yeah, let me know. So yeah, we'll advance a day here. We should get a bunch of these guys back. I don't know if I'm gonna sign Levshinov to the ELC yet. I'm thinking about it, but it wouldn't change anything peaceful. So what happens there is that if we sign him, there's a better chance that he actually ends up not growing, from what I've seen, what I've experienced so far. So I think we are going to let Levshinov sit just for a year, simply because he's only 76 rated, and he gets to go back to the O where he was actually very good. Like with 75 points in 67 games, I only expect him to build on that from there. If he doesn't, then yeah, there's a little bit of a problem there, but I find that tends to happen anyways. When I saw Levy, I thought like Devin Levi. I'm like, we don't have Devin Levi. What is he talking about? Try to get Dryden Hunt back. But yeah, I think I am going to sign Järvinen. Järvinen's the one guy where I'm like, okay, he needs more ice time because he just simply didn't get it in this first year, even though he turned out to be 77 overall. And then yeah, Levshinov, we're just going to hold on to. Not going to do anything super crazy with him yet. His build very much reminds me of an Evan Bouchard kind of build. That's what he looks like. So we'll see. We'll see if that turns out to be true or not. And then as far as Casey DeSmith goes, we're not signing him because he played too good for us this year and actually gave us a chance of winning, which we didn't really want or need. And not like we really got screwed out of a whole huge difference of picks. It's not like there was a franchise guy at the top of the class or anything, but over the next few years coming up here, guys with like, whether it be James Hagens or Macklin Celebrini or Landon DuPont, we want to be in on those guys potentially. So we will have to see, but I think as of right now, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. We'll advance one more day just to see if we get any more of those contracts. We'll probably Michael Misa. Yeah, Misa's going to be good too. He's not the top player, though, in that class coming up. He's probably number 2 or 3. But yeah, James Hagens is kind of the number 1 guy in there right now, in my opinion. So that's what we have the roster set as, at least. And, all right. Apart from that, we want to sign Dryden Hunt, so we're going to give him a 1 year, one way, that's like 1.5 mil. And then we'll sign Liam O'Brien to a massive, whoa, wrong one. We always hope for the number 1. Absolutely, we always hope for the number 1. But we're going to sign Liam O'Brien to a 1 year, 16 mil contract. I am ending this stream quite soon here, Peaceful. So yeah, anybody else who's still in the live stream, I appreciate you for sticking with us for this long. It has been quite the stream, quite the series and sequence of events, and a fabulous first draft, like proper first draft, not just, oh, we got gifted a franchise player. Like we actually lost a lottery, still made some good picks out of it, and yeah, I was very happy with how that turned out. So yeah, Levshinov, and then these guys down here, like those two are just, they're so good. They're going to be so good. So anyways, guys, I think that is where we're going to wrap it up. We'll sim ahead to free agency here quickly, make sure we get Dryden Hunt and Liam O'Brien. And, of course, we aren't going to be trading any players because we just simply do not need to. But, yeah, we'll see how this next season plays out because we might actually shoot ourselves in the foot depending on how well the team performs next year. And I think what we're going to do for now is not go get a new coach. The reason being is that then we can play our top line at a negative chemistry, which will probably help us not perform quite as well because, yeah, our team just took off here this first year and did way better than we were really expecting. So, yeah, that is where we're going to wrap the video up and the live stream up. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to go down below, drop a like, subscribe, and hit notifications and do all that good stuff. And that is it for this one. Thank you all for sticking with us through this stream. As Bettman said, no team tanks. Yep, good night, Peaceful. Good night, chat. Good night, everybody who's ahead of me. Obviously, we're later ahead. It's 4 o'clock where I am, but I'm on the Pacific time zone. So, yeah, that is it for this one. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.